Welcome, my friends of the interwebs. This is going to be a very, very serious video. Let me just say I'm as serious as a heart attack when it comes to this video. I'm very, very serious about this video. This is a video that I've been thinking of for a very, very long time. It's a video that I feel in my heart needs to be done because, quite frankly, something needs to be done. So I don't know if you've seen the video that I made regarding the murder of Keith Ratleff. But if you've not seen that video, I encourage you to go see it. This is going to be, I don't want to call this a follow-up to that video because that's not what this is. But it may give you some insight as to what's going on. I'm going to give you guys a real quick one as far as Keith Ratleff goes, just to bring you up to speed in case you do not know. Keith Ratleff was one of the founders of the Fpsrussia YouTube channel. To this day, the most successful, both in subscribers and views, but also financially successful gun YouTube channel in the history of YouTube, period. There's some people may argue Hickok 45, but the truth is, as much as I love Greg, his channel doesn't quite get there. So Keith Ratleff was murdered, and he was, by all accounts, shot in the head. I have an interview with his ex-wife that you might be interested in. A very sweet woman. And she's also very concerned that nothing's been done. Nothing's been done. We're coming up on, what's it been, 2 years? Since he's been killed? And nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, I gotta be honest with you, it kind of bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And for lots of reasons, tons of reasons. One of which, look, he's part of the community. He's part of the community that I helped to start. What do you mean you helped to start? Listen, in case you don't know, I was the very first YouTube channel in the history of YouTube to show firearms. That's kind of my claim to history. Believe it or not, that is just the facts. And so the channels that came after that, I kind of feel like I kind of broke the ice for all of them. Now, would somebody have showed their firearms on video at some point? Eventually, yes. But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is that I do feel kind of a kinship with the firearms community on YouTube. For better or for worse. So here we have one of the pivotal people that's been in the firearms industry or community on YouTube, murdered. And his killer or killers is still running loose. Justice is not being served. There is no justice in this case. So, and for those of you who remember my real life series, there was a time in my YouTube life that I thought I was going to be murdered. And I would hate the thought of, had that happened, years go by and nobody gives a rat's ass. No, I'm not saying nobody gives a rat's ass, but let's be honest, in the case of Keith Ratleff, nothing's being done that I can tell. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation has been investigating this a long time, and I haven't heard anything. So this is what I plan on doing. And I know some of you are going to think that I'm absolutely out of my mind, but I don't care. I really don't care, because somebody has to do something to bring Keith's murderer to justice. Somebody does. So this is what I'm going to do. And I'm as serious as a heart attack about this. I have thought about this until the cows came home. I am offering a $5,000 reward to anybody who brings to me information, and you can do this anonymously, to anybody that brings to me information that leads to the arrest and conviction of the killer or killers of Keith Ratleff. Once again, I am offering a $5,000 reward. Now, I know $5,000 is not a lot of money. But, you know, thanks to Obama, it's pretty much all I can scrape up for this. Now, and I don't have Fpsrussia money. I don't know if Kyle Myers has offered a reward or not. I have no idea. Maybe he has. If he has, he's probably offered a lot more money than I have because, you know, his channel makes a ton of money. So, anyway, irregardless, if somebody else would like to offer a reward, please do. I encourage that. If Kyle Myers has not offered a reward, I encourage him to do so. After all, it was his partner. You know, not saying he has to, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know what else to do because, you know, we have one of ours, and I literally mean that, one of ours. Now, listen, this community can be dysfunctional, you know. There can be a lot of infighting, a lot of backbiting, a lot of ankle biting. There could be a whole lot of shit between us. But where we should really draw the line is one of us being murdered. One of us being murdered, especially with a firearm, we should come together on this. We should demand justice. We should do whatever it takes for justice to happen. So if you're out there and you have any information whatsoever that can lead to the arrest and the conviction of the murderer or murderers, contact me. And I'm telling you right now, I'm as serious as a heart attack. If that person is put away with the information that you give me, you will get your $5,000. On my eyes, you will get your $5,000. Something's just got to be done. It just has to be. You know, we cannot allow this. We cannot let this stand. I can't believe it has stood this long. You know, I mean, I didn't know Keith. I mean, I talked to him the one time, and I'll admit, I'm not even sure that I was a big fan of Keith. But the truth of the matter is, he's still he's still in our community. You know, as fractured of a community as we can be. You know, he's still one of us. If you didn't like Fpsrussia videos, you didn't like the shtick, you know, the fake Russian thing. If you didn't like any of that, who cares? He's still one of us. Still part of the YouTube firearms community. And we should all band together, demand justice. Somebody out there knows. Somebody out there knows something. Very rarely do these things go down and whoever pulled the trigger keep his mouth shut. Rarely does that ever happen. Somebody knows something. Now's your chance to help justice be served. You know, and put a few bucks in your pocket. Christmas is coming. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not trying to be flippant about it. I'm just saying. So, anyway, I want everybody to do me a favor and share this video. Because I am very, very serious. Share this video. Get it out there. Let's beat the bushes. And try to find who killed Keith. I know a lot of you didn't know the guy. He was the guy behind the scenes. Google him. If you're a fan of the Fpsrussia YouTube channel and there's millions of you, come on. Demand justice. What's the Bureau or Georgia Bureau of Investigation going to do when they get 10,000 calls a day from people going, "Hey, do something. Get something done." So spread the word. Share this video. If you want to come up with a reward of your own, contact me. I'll help get the word out on your reward. I mean, between all of us, I mean, we should be able to get this done. We should be able to find the murderer of Keith Ratleff. So let's try to make this happen. You know, I mean, let's try to make this happen. I just can't stand the idea that all this time has went by and the murderer or murderers is still running loose. I mean, you know, and I'm not even speculating. Listen, this video here right now is not about speculation. I'm not trying to speculate who did it. Okay? That's not what I'm trying to do. Although, well, I'm not going to speculate who did it. I am trying to say, though, let's all get together and try to get this done because this is just isn't right. It isn't right. So anyway, that's all I've got for you guys. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section or send me a PM. If you know anything that can solve this crime, I'm telling you, I will give you $5,000 for that information. So anyway, everybody take care. God bless.